Leon's baseline, 2 bars, known upstream of everything that borrowed it. Baseline, 2 bars, upstream of everything that borrowed it, damn, boy, the juice in there. Drink it.
The freaky thing I wanna do is pay attention, full and undivided. The intervention of presence in a world that only performs it, the real kind, the kind where you put the phone down, the refined version of being here where the person across the table knows without being told that you're able to receive them completely, not waiting for your turn, actually listening, that's the freaky concern. I wanna do something the world rarely offers, the full regard, the coffer of attention, opened every word received, and held not processed, kept believed. The way a room keeps warmth after the people leave. The form of presence is what I'm trying to achieve. The deliberate weight of actually being here. That's the freaky thing, that's the frontier. I wanna do I wanna do something freaky to you. I wanna do I've studied the ones who hold a room without holding court. The difference is everything. The sort of man who holds court requires the room's attention. The other kind earns it. The convention of loudness is the amateur's technique. The professional walks in, and the mystique is in the quality of his quiet. The room reads it before he speaks. The room heeds it. I've been working on the quiet, the specific weight of saying less and meaning more. The freight of a sentence that doesn't waste a word is carried differently, heard differently, lands differently. The bass line doesn't explain itself. That's the class line between the groove that earns you and the noise that needs you. I want the former, that's the choice. I wanna do something freaky too. I wanna do something freaky. The freaky thing I wanna do is outlast the trend, the moment, the forecast of your patience with me. Still relevant in 10 years. The benevolent, long game, not the short impression at the party. The decade-long session, the hardy presence that makes me the person you call at the specific hour, a specific trouble. That's the hall I'm actually trying to inhabit, not the room's temperature. For one evening, the permanent adjustment. The freaky thing is loyalty. At a depth, the culture doesn't sell the royalty of the long bond that has survived enough to know the other's tales, the rough, and improvise and practice simultaneously. A life alongside, that's the freaky in me. Yeah. I wanna do upstream of everything that borrowed it. I wanna do something upstream of everything that borrowed it. The order starts with what's present, not what's absent. That's the distinction the gratitude industry hasn't learned to make. They sell the absence of the absent as spiritual achievement. I'm doing the nascent version, the one that starts on the ground floor. What do I actually have? Not the metaphor version, the literal, the roof that doesn't leak tonight. That's worth counting in the right column of the ledger. The heat came on when the temperature dropped. The brawn of a body that still works the mind, still capable of this sentence to find of a friend who picked up on a Wednesday at 11. No occasion, just picked up the 11 of a life before I list the complaints. Let me count the 11 first. Those are the same. Yeah. I got you. Be thankful for what you got. People who told you to be grateful while the system took from you. They weaponized the prism of gratitude, the sedative. I'm describing the other version, the clear out immersion. And what's real that produces an accurate count, not the performance of contentment. The amount that's actually in the account. The thankful man is not the passive one. He ran the numbers first. He knows what he has. The gratitude is math, not jazz. Up there, it's the Frisian poster. Sufficiency is its own category. The efficiency of the satisfied mind is not the complacent one. It's the one that counted first. That's the function of the audit. Accurate, not manufactured. Real thankfulness earned, not fractured. Be thankful. Got you. Be thankful for what you got. Let me name them since the abstract version doesn't hold. The window that faces east in the morning, the gold that costs nothing. The coffee exactly right. One Tuesday in November, the specific night. The conversation that ran past 2 a.m. and nobody wanted to leave the stem of a life lived in the specific, not the general. Catalog of blessings, the peripheral. Vision that catches beauty sideways. The joke that landed perfectly with the right person. The smoke of a meal someone made without being asked. The body that carried me through every task. I gave it without thanking it. The mind that found its way back each time. The find of this groove in the crate somewhere. Be thankful for the specific. The specific is the cool. Be thankful. Be thankful for what you got. Who is he? Who is he? Who is he? The room told me before you did, rooms always do. A specific rearrangement of the air, the new distance between us that arrive, I got announcement. The phone face dad, the pronouncement of guilt in the detail. I've learned to read detail the way your diagnostician reads the scan. The real information lives between the lines. Let's pause before the answer, the invented cause. For the lateness, I received it without expression, filed it. That's the compression of the knowing into composure. Who is he? As a question, I know the answer to. The key is that asking it out loud changes the room permanently. So I hold it, the internally documented observation. The file is getting full. The question is just the pull. Yeah. Who is he? Who is he? Is he? Who is he? And what is he to you? The answer is already in the room. The question is what you do with it. The confrontation is the last resort of the certain. You confront what you need, confirm. The curtain pulls back for the uncertain. I'm past that stage, I'm in the knowledge stage. The page has been read, I'm in the decision chapter now. Not the who and what, those are answered. The how of the after, that's the unanswered part. The question is me, box the R, yeah. Of knowing and sitting with the knowing before it becomes action, or slow it. Of the reactive, I've watched people blow up rooms with the confrontation to show up. Of righteous anger costs more than the betrayal did. I'm choosing the inventory first, the grid of options laid flat. Confrontation is one, not the only one. Let me count the sum, yeah. Who is he? Who is he? Yes, he. Who is he? And what is he to you? The answer is already in the room. The question is what you do with it. The harder question after who is he is who are you? In the aftermath, the residue of the knowing. What version of yourself survives? The information intact, the one who thrives. On righteous exit or the one who chooses differently. Both valid, the bruises are real either way. I'm not prescribing the response, I'm documenting the decision, the renaissance of self that follows either choice is the real track. Who is he is the easy question, the setback is who am I now that I know? That's the verse. Nobody writes too close. The universe, the after is harder to inhabit than the before. I've been in the after, I know the flow. And the ceiling of that room, it has dimensions. You learn to live in, that's the final lesson. Yeah. Who is he? Who is he? Who is he? Who is he? Busted is what you do, we mean. The answer is already in the room. Who is he? There's a thing I keep returning. There's a thing I keep returning. There's a thing I keep returning. Yeah. There's a thing I keep returning to that I know better. The rational version of myself wrote the letter of resignation, held it, put it down, returned the stature, the limitations on the concern. Attention, I give this thing expired, I still give it. The door was available, I didn't live it through. I looked at the door and turned around. It's the core, but the never can't say found. Verse 4, not weakness, the specific pull has its own gravity. The full weight is only known from inside the field. I've named it, documented the reveal. I'm the pattern of the return, and I return again. The no one doesn't cure the wet. It adds awareness to the pool. I'm still in the pool. The awareness is full. Yeah.
Never can sing.
Never can sing. Never
Can say.
never can say goodbye.
Never can sing.
Never can sing. Never
Can say.
never can say goodbye. The return is not irrational, hear this clearly. The thing you return to has a specific yearly configuration that exists nowhere else in the same form. You've checked the alternatives, the one of assumption that the equivalent exists elsewhere didn't survive the inventory. The shelf of alternatives is real and none of them matches the specific terrain, the latches of the particular. By particular returning is the map, following the territory. The gap between what's good for you and what you need can be absolute. The creed of the returner is I know, and knowing doesn't change the coordinates, still going. I made peace with the honest geography of my specific need. That's the apology.
Never can say.
Never can say. Never
Can say.
never can say goodbye.
Never can say.
Never can say.
Acceptance isn't the surrender it looks like from outside. The ones who've never had a pull this wide will describe the exit strategy like it's simple. Just leave the principle. I'm sound, the application fails because they've measured from outside the gravity. The treasured knowledge of the interior is the pull has a texture they haven't felt. The full, yeah. Weight is only known from inside the field. My acceptance is the more considered yield of a complete cognitive run. I ran it, arrived at the pull is permanent. I planned it into the architecture to who I am now. Not as surrender, as the honest vow. I never can say goodbye, and I'll stop pretending otherwise. That's the sky. Yeah. Never can say. Never can say. Never can say. Never can say. There's a thing I keep returning. There's a thing I keep returning. There's a thing I keep returning.
I've seen happen in doorways, the between, not inside either room, the convene of two worlds that weren't scheduled, the accident of proximity producing something precedent. Had no category for the musical address of a specific Los Angeles corner, not the press release version, the actual block version where nobody filed a permit. The former category dissolves and the new thing stands there unnamed. The genre arrives after the bare fact of the collision is the origin. Everything after is documentation of what happened when the worlds met without the establishment's alphabet of approved categories. They didn't ask, they played, and something arrived that couldn't be delayed. Yeah. Spill the wine. Was made in the doorway, not inside the category. The foray across the border produced the thing, the blues. Crossing in the gospel lit the fuse that made soul, the African rhythm, meeting the Spanish guitar, the schism that produced salsa, the jazz harmony, landing on the blue scale, the anomaly that became bebop. Every beautiful thing was made without the establishment's ring of approval. The disapproval is the signal you're close to something original. The spill is the origin, the control pour produces the expected. The flaw gets interesting when something tips accidentally. The accident is the gift. What? That's the spill the wine. Keeping that I plan exactly the things that landed came from the compact, the circumstance and preparation, the unscheduled door that opened while I was looking for the floor. Planning through what came the thing. The surrender to the unplanned is the skill. The tender attention to the accident is the craft. The preparation meets the spill. The after war calculation is hold on, what is this? The prepared mind asking the bliss of recognition. I follow spills through doors more than I follow plans. The floors of the planned life and the actual one don't align. The knife of the accident cuts cleaner. Spill the wine. The accident was always the design. Spill the wine. Spill the wine. Spill the wine.
McFadden.
Ain't no stopping, negation is defiant. Ain't no stopping, stop it, stop the list, no entangles. Stop the list, no, ain't stop the list, no entangles. Stop the.
They tried the economic version first. The red line, the restricted covenant, the offline status of an entire zip code by deliberate design. That didn't stop us. Try the next line. They tried the educational version, the opus of underfought addresses, local focus. The resource gap is policy. The nation building separate, unequal. The foundation didn't hold for them. We were already building on the margin, the shielding we built for ourselves became the architecture. The mainstream moved into the lecture. Was you can't. The response was already done before the lecture finished. The sun was on the record, but before the review. Ain't no stopping is the counter. That's the residue.
Ain't no stopping us. Ain't no stopping it. Ain't no stopping us. Stopping it. Stopping it. Stopping it. Ain't no stopping us. Ain't no stopping it. Ain't no stopping us now. Is the word already through the door?
The course the continuing is not the story they tell. The triumph narrative skips the fell and rose specifically skips the fell. That's where the real information sells itself. The getting up is a daily anonymous act. The cup of the continuing is filled at real cost. Every generation counted what it lost, and went forward. The math of survival is not the highlight reel. The arrival is the Tuesday after. The showing up without the ceremony. The cup, refilled without recognition. That's the habit of the people who outlast. The rabbit doesn't win this race. The patient, discipline continuation is the ancient.
Ain't no stopping us. Ain't no stopping us. Ain't no stopping us. Stopping us. Ain't no stopping us. Ain't no stopping us. Ain't no stopping us. With the word already through the door.
The going forward is not the triumphant march. It's the Tuesday, the parch of a throat that keeps talking. The showing up to the thing that needs the showing up. Regardless of recognition, the forward is the only available correction. The reward is not the guaranteed part, and that's exactly the point of the ain't no stopping. Abstractly, it sounds like a party record. It's a vow, the survival version of the brow. Mopping the work continuing. I carry that forward daily. It doesn't vary. And pressure only in recognition, which is irrelevant to the mission. The continuing is the revolution's engine. Ain't no stopping, that's the origin.
Ain't no stopping. Ain't no stopping this thing. Ain't no stopping us. Stopping this thing. Ain't no stopping us. Ain't no stopping this thing. Ain't no stopping us now. Now we already through the door. Troglodyte.
Before the loop, there was the record. Before the record, there was the session. Before the session, the chord in someone's head on the way to the studio. The lineage runs deeper than the sample, the mileage of the origin predicts the technology that captured it. The archaeology of a break goes back to the body that played it. The drummer who didn't know he'd made it. Permanent, who thought it was 8 bars in a session on a Tuesday. The stars of a culture would orbit this for 50 years without always naming. That's the gears of the machine, the anonymous architect whose 8 bars built the dialect. I speak in, I name it, not as debt discharge, but as accurate credit the large.
Troglodyte, the break, the origin. Troglodyte, the break, the origin. Troglodyte, the break, the origin. Troglodyte, the break, the origin.
The sample economy runs on a specific silence. The cleared sample erases the violence of the uncredited one. The paperwork makes it legitimate. The network of the uncredited runs underneath the basis. Who played the break that built the playlist of a generation is naming a footnote. If at all, the remote control of cultural credit has always been held by the ones who cleared, not the ones who felled the tree. I'm talking about the tree. The lumber is downstream. The debris of the original session is the foundation of the genre. The patient documentation of who played what in which room is the credit owed. Let it bloom.
Troglodyte, the break, the origin. Troglodyte, the break, origin. Troglodyte, the break, origin. Troglodyte, the break, origin.
The conversation between the source and what came after, not the theft narrative. The chapter where both are in the room and both are valid. The original and the flip, the solid architecture of credit given freely. The way the cultures live in history should be told. I ride the break with the full knowledge of what's at stake. Every time I lay a bar on this foundation, I'm in a conversation. The station of the origin is the source of what I'm doing. The acknowledgement is the pursuing of the full history in real time. Not the footnote version, the rhyme that carries the weight of who made what. Troglodyte, the origin, that's the gut.
Troglodyte, the break, origin. Troglodyte, the break, origin. Troglodyte, the break, the origin. Troglodyte, the break, the origin. Troglodyte,
Woman to woman to woman. Woman to woman, I'm talking to you. Woman to woman to woman. Woman, I'm walking to you. You've been carrying something you think nobody sees. I see it. The specific degrees of the weight in your posture on certain days. The way Tuesday hits different. The glaze that comes down in the third hour of the afternoon. The bloom of your full capacity, closing a room down a little. You think it's invisible, the fracture in the performance, divisible. Only to the ones paying full attention. I've been paying. The invention of the composure is impeccable. I still see through because I wore the same disguise. I know you from inside, having carried it. Woman to woman, that's the shared currency. The summon of a recognition between the ones who both won the same weight. That's why I came, that's the oath. Woman to woman, woman to woman, I'm proud when I feel woman, born to woman, born to woman, woman to woman. Woman, I'm proud when I feel woman, born to woman, born to woman. You've been given at a rate that doesn't balance the talents distributed outward, leave a deficit that you fill from a reservoir. The word infinite doesn't apply to the math, says different. And you know this, that's the part that concerns me, not the giving, the discerning of who receives the resource and what they return. You've been giving your best to the ones who don't earn the same quality back, and the ones who would, you keep at distance, understood. From the inside, I did the same. The architecture of the given that depletes the picture is recognizable from outside, even when it's invisible from within. That's the win of this conversation. I see the pattern, woman to woman. I'm handing you the lantern. Woman to woman, I'm talking to you. Woman to woman, to woman. I'm not telling you to stop the giving. It's your nature and it's worth living into fully. I'm asking you to audit the direction of the flow. The correction isn't less giving, it's more honest routing of where the resource goes. The scouting of who replenishes you. pursue that with the same intensity. The combat of the mutual is what sustains the given long term. I came to say that the firm conviction of someone who learned it late and is passing it across, that's the gate between the depletion and the sustainable version. Woman to woman, direct, no dispersion through metaphor. Just this route to giving toward what gives back, that's the thesis, yeah. Woman to woman, woman to woman, woman to woman, I'm talking to you.
It's your thing. 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 Yeah. The thing that's yours doesn't need a referendum, a committee of approvals, the phlegm of the institution clearing your authority over what you made. But majority, vote on your own existence is not a category. You participate in the oratory of self-determination. Starts with not explaining what you're doing to the ones complaining. Yeah, it's your thing, meaning the creative output, the life direction, the full throughout of the days you choose. The people in the room, the sound of your own name in your own broom, and not someone else's definition of it. The Isleys built their own label. That's the benefit of understanding it before you're told. Your thing is yours, that's the manifold. Yeah, it's your thing. It's your thing. It's your thing. It's your thing. Do what you wanna do. Do what you want is not permission. It's your thing. 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 You do whatever you do what you want is not permission. The resistance to setting it is not stubbornness. It's accuracy, the fussiness of the person who knows the exact outline of what belongs to them. The coastline of their sovereignty is clearly marked, not aggressively, just clearly, but charted. Territory of a person who has done the inventory and knows what's there, the mandatory, yeah. Part of owning your thing is defending the border, not with weapons, with the bending word. No, the most useful word in the vocabulary of the self, the herd. And respecting, no, not the apologized one, the full stop version. The sun sits on the negotiation that was never yours to enter. It's your thing, that's the center. It's your thing. It's your thing. It's your thing. It's your thing. Do what you wanna do. Do what you want is not permission. It's your thing. It's your thing. It's your thing. It's your thing. Do what you want is not permission. The practice of the principle is the hardest part. The daily calibration of the art of not drifting into someone else's definition of your work. The composition starts with what do I actually wanna make, not what will they approve. The stake and the authentic is the whole game. Every artist who chased the approval came back with less than they started with. The thing diluted, the myth of the market-friendly version is it pleases everyone and belongs to no one. Seasons nothing. The Isleys knew T-Neck Records, their own label, their own records. When the industry told them what their thing was, it's your thing. That was the cause. Yeah, it's your thing. It's your thing. It's your thing. Do what you want is not permission. It's your thing. It's your thing. Do what you want is not permission. It's your thing. It's your.
Listen here. Listen here. Listen here. Listen here.
Listen here, meaning stop the secondary noise, the ambient scroll, the background voice of distraction that you've normalized. The first thing the message requires is the thirst. Cleared, the space made before the content arrives. That's the consent of full attention, the prerequisite of actual understanding. The exquisite detail is available only to the one who stopped the other inputs. The run of everything simultaneously is not listening. It's parallel processing, glistening. Surface, no depth. The depth requires the single focus. The barbed wires of distraction removed. Listen here means just this right now. The frontier.
Listen here. Listen here. Here. Listen here. Listen here.
Listen here.
Listen here. Here. Listen here. Listen here.
The discipline of listening is the rarest skill, not the passive receipt. The drill of the active hearing, the one who leans toward the sound and finds between the words the meaning underneath. The base layer of what's actually being said, the space between the stated and the real, is where the listening learns to feel. I've been in rooms where nobody listened, and the same argument glistened on repeat for decades. The resolution was always in the information that nobody received because the listening was performance, the glistening, heading out of agreement without the uptake. Listen here, that's the give and take. Listen here. Listen here. Listen here. Listen here. What happens when the listening actually lands? The room changes, the hands of the clock seem to slow. The person speaking knows, they always know. The seeking of genuine reception produces a visible, the laxation, the invisible armor of the half-heard lowers. That's the change. Real listening makes the range of what becomes possible in a conversation doubles when both parties' attention is present and undivided. I've seen decades of conflict dissolve between two people who finally actually heard each other. The listen here is be the other kind of listener, the full presence one. That's the instruction. Listen, it's done. Yeah, listen here. 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 Listen here.
The ones you produce yourself are the deepest kind, not the ones that come from outside the line. Interior of a grief that had your fingerprints on it before it arrived, the infinite loop of the thing you keep returning to, the one that doesn't have a through line yet. The drown is that, the specific weight of your own production, the prolific. In a life that generates faster than it resolves, the master of your own undoing knows the craft better than the hill and the laugh. It comes later, much later, when the distance is sufficient. The insistence of the present tense grief doesn't allow that yet. Right now it's the flood, the wet. Yeah. The specific events that fill the reservoir, not a list, a single corridor of accumulated evidence that something you built or hope to love, becoming, to terms with its actual dimensions, rather than the ones the intentions suggested. The gap between intent and outcome is where grief is spent. I built a version of something specific in my mind, prolific, detailed, and the real one arrived different. The archived version and the actual version, standing in the same space, the immersion. In the distance between them is the flood, the own tears in the blood.
Drown
I'm on it in my own.
Drown in my own. Drown in my own. Drown in my own.
The fact of the writing is the flotation device, not the rescue. The suffice of a moment of surface. The bar is a breath taken in the flood, not the depth. Resolve, just the breath possible in it. The crossable threshold of the grief is doing this, finding the language, finding the bliss of the naming. The blue source knew 7 decades before me, true. The naming doesn't end the flood, but it makes you the narrator, the stud, of a story, not just the object in it. Ray knew the minute you put the piano under the tears, you survived them. That's the 70 years, yeah.
Drown in my own. Drown in my own. Drown in my own.
People make the world go round. Around. People make the world around. People make the world go round. People make the world go round.
People make the world go round, yes they do. Just not always in the direction that the slogan points you to. The round that people make the world do is more specific than the sentiment. The clue is in the which people in which direction, and the round that benefits whose collection of resources at the center of the spin. The gravity of capital is where we begin. People make the world go round, I watch it daily. The postal worker and the daily essential human infrastructure. The nurse who worked the overnight, the hearse driver who was always on time, and the teacher who was overworked. The rhyme of their compensation to their contribution is the world going round. That's the solution.
People make the world go round. Round. People make the world go round. Round. People make the world go round. People make the world go round.
The lobbyist makes the world go round, that's accurate. The check that changes a vote, immaculate. In its efficiency, people do make it move, just sometimes in the opposite groove of what we celebrate with the slogan. The system runs on people, the cog in, the gears are both human. The maintenance worker who keeps it spinning, the patience of the person at the bottom, holding the whole structure up. The soul of the infrastructure is the unnamed ones, while the named ones run. The credit harvest, people make the world go round, means the people at the foundation of the sound that everything else stands on. Let me name them before I let the slogan frame them.
People make the world. People make the world round. But here's the other side of the same truth. The people who built their community. The proof that the round can be chosen, that the spin can be redirected. The discipline of the community that decides what it builds and who for. The chills of the impossible thing actually happening are always caused by people. The reckoning goes both ways. The same mechanism that runs the exploitation. The schism can close. People make the world go round means the ones at the bottom own the sound. If they choose it, that's the stylistic's gift. The warmth contains the critique. The lift is also available. People make it go round towards something worth the taking. People make the world go round. Go round. People make the world go round. Go round. People make the world go round. People make the world go round. Go round. People make the world go round.
Ordinary silence has a specific texture. When the conscience is clean, the fissure between noise and quiet is just the absence of noise. When it isn't, every background voice carries information. The creak becomes the footstep, the oblique sound at the edge of hearing becomes the specific thing you hope wasn't there. The prolific in the life of the compromised, hear things differently. The disguised consequence arriving in the dark before it arrives in the day. The mark of a thing not dealt with is the way the night sounds change. The gray area between sleep and the inventory of what you owe, that's the territory. Footsteps in the dark. Footsteps in the dark. Footsteps in the dark. The in the dark is the operative phrase. In the dark is the operative phrase. Daylight is different. Daylight is different. The footsteps are internal until they aren't. The conscience builds the sound. The gaunt night architecture of the thing you left undone or did. The sun of every choice is a sound in the dark. That's the physics of it. The mark you leave on the world has weight, and weight eventually resonates. I've heard them, the specific footsteps of the version of myself that kept step with every shortcut. The following past self is not a metaphor. The swallowing of the knowledge that the footsteps are yours is the work. The floors of the house you built with compromised materials will shift. That's the tutorials. Footsteps in the dark. Footsteps in the dark. Footsteps in the dark. In the dark is the operative phrase. In the dark is in the dark. The question when the footsteps come is turn around or keep walking. The profound simplicity of that fork, the path that avoids the reckoning does the math. Eventually you can't walk away from the sound that you produced. The day it catches you is only delayed, not canceled. I've played both options. The reckoning found me. Either way, the sound around me in the dark was my own production. The turnaround is the instruction. The footsteps in the dark are the address of the thing you owe. The duress of the unaddressed is heavier than the addressed. Turn around, face it, that's the best. Footsteps in the dark. Footsteps in the dark, 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 in the dark, 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 dark.
in the dark.
Get up off, get up, get up, get up off, get up over that thing. Get up over that thing. Get up over that thing. Get up over that thing.
The body knows before the mind gets there. The first response to weight is the chair of the inert to settle in the thing you've been sitting on so long. The spring of the return is loaded. Get up off of that thing means the cup of sitting has been filled. The physical response to the weight is the antidote, the mystical. Yeah. Part of movement is it changes the angle of the light on the problem. The mangle of the sedentary becomes a momentum of the moving. Get up is the freedom available when the body first, before the mind agrees. The thirst for movement is the body's politics. JB knew that's the physics. Get up over that. Get up, get up, get up, get up over. Get up over that thing. Get up, get up, get up, get up over. Get up over that. Get up, get up, get up, get up over. Get up over that thing. The thing you're sitting on has a specific weight, not the chair. The freight of the unaddressed, the backed up energy of the not yet moved, stacked up potential that the sedentary stores until it becomes the thing that floors you. To get up is the permission slip, the unilateral decision of the body to reclaim its function of being the instrument. The junction of will and the world is the moving body, not the still mind. Everybody has a thing they've been sitting on so long they forgot they could move. The song is the memory that the body knows this. Get up off of that, the diagnosis, yeah. Get up off, get up off, get up, get up, get up, get up off. Get up off of that thing, get up, get up, get up, get up off. Get up off, get up, get up, get up, get up off. Get up off of that thing. The getting up is the first political act before the speech, before the pack, before the organization. The body standing is the original embodied statement of I'm here, I'm present, I'm moving. The groove is proven that the physical is the philosophical's floor. Every revolution started with a door opened by a person who stood up before they had the argument. The cup of theory was filled later. The action came first, the body's faction voting with its movement. Get up off of that thing means join the world, the ring of the moving, the doing. JB said it with a groove, pursue it. Get up off of, get up, get up off of, 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 that's bad. For that thing.
Pathways peering on.
Stretch.
Pathways peering on.
Be on the minute to the bone of it.
Pathways peering on.
Melodic, deliver it. Each note chosen like a word being kept. I know where you slept, the particular dark of that apartment. The watermark on the ceiling you stare at when the plan wasn't landing. When the gap between the man you were trying to become and the one still showing up was widest. The run, a months where the mirror was a verdict you were arguing with. You know the district, yeah, of that specific year. The corner store at 2 a.m. The floor of that specific kitchen. The precise weight of that version of the life. The price was you, that's what I came to say. Not as an invoice, as the only way to give you what you owed for what you cost. A song for what was given and what was lost. Yeah.
A song for you.
Dedicated to the version
I can't believe anymore the particular mercy of that. Before the education that arrives is damaged, you were still capable of the savage. Hope of the uninstructed, the pure projection of a future without the cure of experience in it. I miss that, not as regression, as the contact, with a version of the possible that closed. When I walked through the door, the decomposed certainty was the cost of what I know now. What I know now was the cost, the vow of growth is the specific leaving of the self that couldn't make the evening light of the further place. You lit the walk by being what I left. That's the talk.
Song for you.
We're dedicated to the version that couldn't stay. For you, for you.
Song for you.
A song to you, to you. I don't come back, that's the honest part. The door closed from this side. The art of the necessary leaving is it doesn't leave a return address. It wasn't cruelty, it was the specific weight of the self that had to vacate the premises so the next one could move in. You were the tenant, I was the origin of the eviction notice, and the landlord and the building, the discord. That is the whole thing. I carry you forward in the ways that you came through. The specific courage of the uninstructed, the particular warmth before the constructed. The fences built, I kept those, they live here. A song for you, that's what the years are.
A song for you. A song